Welcome. So you understand it's 5 minutes.
Yes, 5 minutes, yep.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is George. I am a 26-year-old who lives in the Waltham suburb. My primary means of getting around is by bicycle. And I very much enjoy using the current network of cycleways around the city and use them daily. So thank you. I don't own a car because the current network allows me to get a lot of places safely that I don't need to for 99% of trips. I'm here to highlight 2 parts of my submission to the annual plan: the water rates charge and the capital expenditure program, specifically the Wheels to Win project. First, the water rate charges. I'm happy that the water rates charges are coming into force. It is going to reduce overall water network expenditure and I fully support it. However, I don't think that it's fair to increase the water limit to 900 litres. 700 is already well above the average user, and it's not fair that the majority of users who use less are subsidising those who use more. I'd also like to see small incentives for installing water-saving measures, such as forgiving the charge for. I'd also like to see small incentives for installing water-saving measures, such as forgiving the charge if water-saving measures are implemented on the property, similar to how if leaks are fixed, the charge is forgiven. I believe this will pay dividends in the future by investing in water-saving improvements early. Secondly, I am concerned that the Wheels to Wings cycleway is getting construction put on hold while more consultation is gathered. I don't see how more consultation requires the construction to be stopped. From what I understand, the project has already gone through a lot of consultation with the community, and I don't see how another round will change the design that much. That requires construction start to be delayed. As a city, we should be taking climate change more seriously and stop wasting time and just get it done ASAP. A bike or scooter is a much more efficient use of space and resources, unlike a car. As for my personal experience, I've biked down only a few times due to the living on the other side of town. But every time, it has been an unpleasant and at times heart-racing experience. Having the cycleway installed would greatly increase the safety factor of me cycling down Hayward Road and be a great addition to the citywide network. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Short and sweet. That leaves time for questions if anyone has any. Yanni.
Thanks. Thank you for your submission. Do you think we should? I mean, do you have any comment on whether you're supporting us deferring the MCRs along the Apawaho Heathcote River or the Avon-Ochakara River?
I would prefer them obviously to go ahead as soon as possible. That's the one that goes. Is that the one that goes down from Eastgate to New Brighton, or is that the one that goes along follows the river?
So there's the 2 that we're proposing to defer.
It's not along the river though.
It's the one direct route. Yeah. I would. I don't support deferring it.
Right. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Excellent. Celeste.
You mentioned you rely on cycling as your main mode of transport. Do you feel that there is sort of perhaps a shift in a bit of a mode shift, particularly among younger people, and where we might not have heard from a lot of younger residents? So it's useful to hear from people who perhaps rely on a different mode of transport without sort of really thinking about it. Can you just share your thoughts?
I think there definitely is, like you said, a mode shift. Like within the last year, I've sold my car and we have gone down to a 1-car household, and my wife will also bike to work maybe 80% of days, and I will use the bike exclusively basically. So I think over the past few years with the introduction of the MCR routes, it has provided a legitimate alternative to people to driving basically. Yeah, so I think yes.
Fantastic.
Great. Thank you.
Great answer. We've got time, 38 seconds. Tyler.
Kia ora.
Hi.
What hesitancies do you have cycling around the city, and are there any times that you actually feel really uncomfortable cycling around Christchurch?
Anywhere like high traffic roads, like anything with like 2 lanes or more, is very nervous. It makes you feel very nervous because even though there may be even a painted line on the road, it feels like a big truck barreling past or a car could just go into the lane because it's not protected. So those points where there's like just a painted line on the road, it makes you kind of feel a little bit exposed. Yeah. So specifically, if you're like maybe like Morehouse Ave, and I think Beeley Ave are big ones.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us your views on what's important, and also thank you for your efforts in reducing your emissions. It's going to help us get there. Thank you.
Thanks.